I'm a CASA volunteer.
I am a CASA volunteer.
I
am
a CASA volunteer.
You know, that's important to get that word in, isn't it? When they realize that you're coming because you want to, not because you have to, not because somebody's paying you to do it, it makes a big difference.
I've been a CASA volunteer for 8 years.
I have been a CASA volunteer for 3 years.
For almost 25 years.
For 11 years.
For almost 3 years.
I have been a CASA volunteer for 7 months, and I've had 1 case with 1 child.
3 cases with 3 children.
4 cases with a total of 10 children.
8 cases, and I've worked with about 20 children. I have had 1 case with 1 child.
20 cases and approximately 65 children.
We like to go to the zoo, go to the park. We've gotten our nails done a couple times.
We like to get out and go skateboarding, go play football. We've gone ice skating.
We get to expose our kids to a lot of different things they normally haven't been exposed to. He really, really loves to play his music and teach me about my taste in music, that it's not as good as his.
It gives them an opportunity to get to know me and for me to get to know them.
To relax, to be a kid.
Something outside of what previously probably been a very chaotic and a hectic lifestyle.
It gives him an opportunity to talk a little bit more about his problems. I feel he opens up more when we do an activity together. Being a CASA is challenging because it forces you to put a lot of your past judgments behind you. You have to compartmentalize a lot of those opinions you formerly had and start brand new with this family that really needs your help.
Being a CASA is fun.
It's easy to just love these kids.
And it's surprising to me how little it takes to make a difference in a kid's life.
When we first started out, we weren't having a lot of fun on our outings sometimes, to say the least. And the case went for a couple of years. But after the case closed, the girl was engaged, and she asked me to walk her down the aisle. And that was very, very special.
But the best part is that after you've had a hard day, sometimes when I come in the room, his face lights up and we hug. Working with children is just so much fun.
To watch their self-confidence increase and to empower them to take control of their own lives.
The best part is when a case ends successfully and children are placed either in their own homes or adopted and everybody is happy.
Being a CASA has taught me that smallness is okay. You don't have to go out and save all the children. It's really only about the child that's in front of you at that time.
Being a CASA has taught me to really appreciate the people and the goodness and kindness of so many people I'm around. The CASA office, the GALs, the caseworkers. You're just surrounded by people that just have so much to offer, and it's just so inspiring.
Being a CASA has taught me patience. It's not an easy journey. There's no fast fixes in any of this.
I'm a CASA volunteer because I really feel in 20 years he'll remember this time that we've spent together.
I think it's important to these foster children to have a friend who they can depend on and who will always be with them when they go from foster home to foster home.
I'm a CASA volunteer because I get to support these kids and show them that they are genuinely loved.
I like to bring a calmness to their world, one that's a lot less threatening and definitely less chaotic.
I am a CASA volunteer.
I am an advocate for children.
I am court appointed.
I am a volunteer. I am a CASA volunteer.
I am a CASA volunteer.
I am a CASA volunteer.